It's my favorite social media. I like to keep my textual intercourse brief. Don't want to overdo it, you know, just in and out. Don't get me wrong, Twitter can be a cluster intercourse, but who doesn't like a dumpster fire every once in a while? Keeps the trash warm, keeps dark alleys well lit, and makes you appreciate when dumpsters are not on fire. On Twitter, I have been in arguments that have ruined my entire day more often than I would like to admit. 5 times. That was just a guess. Especially the big important stuff. Toilet paper roll goes this way! I know I'm in the minority on this one, but this right here is the back of the backpack. Look at this whole operation here. Where would you say the back of this is? Back there! And maybe even politics every once in a while, maybe. And true, arguing over text in short bursts without room for context, tone, emphasis, actual personal human contact is maybe tearing apart the fabric of society, but maybe not. Maybe we just weren't aware of how much we hated each other, but Twitter helped us get together and fight! And maybe airing out our grievances will ultimately be a good thing. But maybe the apocalypse. Or maybe it's Maybelline. Side note, maybe the apocalypse would be a good name on a t-shirt, or maybe a band name. Side note over. Another bad thing about Twitter from a severe FOMO sufferer like myself, it's a 24-hour constant hum of the entire zeitgeist. A word that I probably learned on Twitter. It is a bit problematic for me. Distraction City. It's the reason China and I have actually quit using our smartphones at home. We started a few weeks ago. I guess Twitter was one reason we quit. Another reason was to make a compelling video about it. But that's not what this video is. This video is about why Twitter is bad. I mean, good. We should probably get to why it's good. Yes, despite all the bad, Twitter can be good, and a lot of people have a lot of reasons why they like it. They told me so on Twitter when they responded to this tweet. They also told me on Reddit when they responded to this post. They were less positive on Reddit though, for obvious reasons. Mama Twitter wasn't looking. So let's figure out why Twitter is good so that we can learn how to minimize the bad and accentuate the good. At least until Elon Musk changes everything. 1. Simplicity. No one said it better than Polonius in Hamlet. Brevity is the soul of some short or whatever. By that, I mean like being really short with the words you say just is more effective at being compelling and stuff, I think. Maybe because like when you think on Twitter, you must be concise. No more than 280 characters! Initially it was 140. I like that better actually. So I'm kind of a Twitter purist. I love that it's concise, and I hope they never change it. When you watch my videos, can you tell I like to keep things short? Twitter at its best makes you a better writer. It helps you avoid over-explanations, unnecessary descriptions, filler, repetition, and things that mean the same thing, etc., other stuff. Of course, at its worst, it can rob everything of context, create superficial understanding of important topics, obfuscate important long-form work, and just be easily misunderstood. But let's not worry about that. Isn't that true of all media? It is. Ways to combat that are don't be a dingus, do your research, find other sources. Or maybe if all you want to do is just have fun on social media, if you follow positive people and unfollow mute negative ones, then it can be quite lovely. It's also pretty simple to do that. Simplicity! So just do that. Mute the things that you... And don't mute me! Also, you can use lists. Why don't more people use Twitter lists? I love lists. They're good, they're great, they're nice, and I like them. Speaking of lists, on my good news list, which is a very pleasant list, I follow a company called Climeworks. Well, they're doing something very special. Other than sponsoring this video, thank you Climeworks for sponsoring this video. Climeworks makes CO2 capture plants powered by renewable energy that take CO2 right out of the air, and you can subscribe for monthly plans, and they will take CO2 out in your name. Craigo2. Climeworks orca plant in Iceland, in terms of area, is about 1,000 times more efficient than trees. We should still plant trees though too, that's still important too. But with Climeworks technology, we can expedite the removal of CO2 from the atmosphere. But also in honor of Earth Month, they are running a contest with 4 different influencers. I'm one of them. I'm so influential. I don't know who the others are yet. Ralph, Susan, Stinky. Maybe, I don't know. You can join my team by clicking the link below, and here's the thing. If we win, if we get more subscribers to Climeworks and the other influencers, watch out for Stinky. He's the underdog, but I think he could catch up. Here's what's gonna happen. Some of you may know that China and I have done some duets on my second channel, Wheezy News. It has been many, many years since we've done one. China and I will do another one, put it up on Wheezy News, just for you. If we win this, we'll figure out which song, probably with a poll on Twitter. You don't want to hear me do a duet with myself, because that never sounds good. La 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 la. There are many ways to fight climate change, but helping Climeworks to take carbon out of the air is one weapon in our arsenal. You can be a part of that by clicking the link below. subscribing to Climeworks. Okay, now to number 2 on the list of why do people like Twitter. 2, it's a 24-hour performance space. For someone like me who has to have people paying attention to me, I like making dumb tweets and seeing how people react to them. Is this an indication I manspread too much? Look, a guy has a tattoo of my name on his back. Life is so rad. It feels different posting on Twitter versus other social media. Like when you post on Facebook, it's like, here's my perfect post. There's less pressure on Twitter. Tweets are whimsical, nimble, gone in a flash, like how I imagine Anne Hathaway shopping. And comedy's all about pacing. Short posts are funnier. Twitter is funnier. Also, I don't worry about my mom seeing my tweets because she's not on Twitter. And we all know how my mom can be.
I saw your Facebook post.
Uh-oh.
Ending sentences with prepositions, are we?
Preppa, huh?
You're out of the will.
That's okay. I'll probably die first anyway.
Truer words have never been spoken about.
Wait, was that one of them prepositions?
Oh, you're still out of the will.
Whatever you want, sugar mama.
Next, Twitter is real-time as You get updates about everything that's happening right now. And it's probably because everything is super short and there's less pressure to post perfect things. And we all know how important it is to get all the information immediately without proper context or prior knowledge about an event, and everything is 100% true and accurate when you get it quickly. No, let's not worry about that. Again, do your research. Don't believe everything you read. Don't be a dingus. But to me, it does seem like the best place to see what's happening right now. And getting the truth out as it happens can be useful for later when people try to lie and spin about it. Which is why I try to live tweet everything I do. I don't want any of your tomfoolery, TMZ or whatever. Next, it's a 24-hour cocktail party. So people are sitting around and they're posting pictures of their rooster's butts. And they're like, hey, look at my rooster's butt. Let's have a party. Wait. Cocktail. Oh, gross. No, drinks. Yeah. So yeah, it's like a place where you go to talk about things like you would at a cocktail party. One of those things might be roosters' butts, but it doesn't have to be. You can do networking and marketing at a cocktail party. It just seems like on Twitter you have more access to Mr. or Mrs. Important Business Person Pants than you would in other social media. Again, probably because you're forced to keep it brief. Same goes for celebrities. For some reason, people just feel more comfortable talking to strangers and being honest on Twitter. Way more than when I'm shouting at their house on their front lawn. Divas. It's also a great place to make... One second. It's also a great place to make... connections with other like-minded people. I've set up collabs on Twitter for videos for this very YouTube channel that you are watching right now. It's just a much less awkward way to do it than to shout on their front lawn. It never works. That reminds me, fun question for you commenters out there. Please answer. How long does a restraining order last? I would Google it, but then this joke wouldn't work. Another thing, Discovery. Not the channel, but maybe the channel. They have a Twitter account. You might not know what you're looking for when you show up at a cocktail party, but then when you get there, you're like, beer pong! Or maybe it's a cocktail party, so martini pong! This is actually the main reason I go to Twitter. For the reason of, I don't know. I just want to see what's going on. I want to find out what I don't know that I don't know. And since I don't need a specific reason to go there, I go there all the time. And that is why I waste my life away on Twitter. But I'm reining it in, getting it under control so that I can still enjoy the good things about Twitter. And finally, sadly, another thing about the cocktail party that is Twitter, Monkey Brain says makes us feel less alone. Fighting loneliness. Sorry, anytime anyone mentions a monkey, I have to do that sound. That's probably what all social media is about, and probably what all of humanity is about. Thankfully, I have all of you here when I make these videos, so I definitely do not feel alone. And one last thing that's good about Twitter, it's a great place to shout into the ether! I need to fold my laundry. That can actually be therapeutic, I think, in theory. For some reason, people want to say something to no one in particular, but with the possibility that strangers might find it. And that definitely won't lead to anything bad. Some of you responders said that's why you like to tweet. Maybe again, it's probably because it's a stupid little tweet that will dance away like Anne Hathaway at the Gap. And hopefully, like Anne Hathaway in your mind, so you don't have to worry about Anne Hathaway anymore. She's a metaphor for all your problems. I don't dislike Anne Hathaway. I should live tweet that before TMZ gets a hold of this. So that's my list. Hopefully that can help you get some value out of Twitter, or just continue ignoring it, and that's fine. I hope you had fun watching the video though anyway. Okay, my hair is slightly longer and I'm wearing a different shirt. Let's not worry about that. Reminder to click the link below if you want to subscribe to Climeworks and do two things. Help the Earth and more importantly, help our team win so that China and I do a duet on Wheezy News. That's probably not more important, but it's fun. Reminder, you can get maybe the Apocalypse shirt and or sticker. Also, I'm doing a weekly newsletter now every Tuesday. I've done like 7. You can click the link below to read previous issues and subscribe to the newsletter. Another way to easily subscribe to the newsletter is right on my profile on Twitter. Another reason I use Twitter. In my previous video, I tell you ways you can get out of a bad mood quickly. I like that video. It's fun. There's a clone in it. YouTube thinks you like that video. You can support me on Patreon if you'd like to, and you can subscribe right there. La 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 la. Mama Twitter wasn't looking.